spoke at our meetings, and I'm like, whoa, I have 5 pages of notes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want people to hear this. I want everybody to hear this. This is so good. This is so good. And so he touched on confidence the other day. And everything he talked about, I have a whole notebook full of notes. And I couldn't even begin to present it to you guys like he did. So I said, please come and talk to my people. And so he said, of course. He and his wife own Linda Ray Design Company, and he's producing or publishing a book. It's called 10 Minutes to Midnight. And so, will you guys please use your undivided attention to Mr. Sherman Ray and use you to talk about confidence?
Well, thank you so much. How many of you are from Las Vegas? Some of you are from Las Vegas. How many of you are from out of state? Come from out of state. Where are you from?
Arizona.
Arizona, very close. Anybody from outside, like Arizona, Pennsylvania, or something like that? Or where are you from? Cedar City, Utah. Okay, so we're mostly Southwest, that kind of thing. Well, like Claudia was saying, my name is Sherman Ray. I am the founder and president of the Diversity Networking Group, which means I'm like the top guy. I'm the head grand poobah, I guess you could say. I'm very excited about being the leader of the group. A couple of years ago, we decided that, you know what? How many of you know what networking groups are all about? Okay, so a few of you. So I'm going to just give you really quickly a synopsis of what networking groups are. Networking groups are all about business owners. It's all about putting like-minded people together from varying industries to work together for one purpose, to grow, get you more business, that kind of stuff. So a couple of years ago, Linda and I were looking for a networking group that we could be a part of, and unfortunately we couldn't find one. At the time, I was an insurance agent, and my wife owned the interior design business, and they said, well, we love you, my wife, and they said, you, no, you know, and they kind of kicked me out the door. So that happened twice, and we said, you know what, we're going to do our own thing. We're going to go ahead and start our own group, and so we did. We did some research, we found out what the greatest group was in the Valley, what their pros and their cons were, that kind of stuff. And we decided, you know what, we're going to use our background in ministry, because yes, I am a minister. No, I'm not going to pass the hat or anything like that. But we used that background to build our group. We said, you know what are we going to do? People need to learn about integrity. They need to learn about, you know, doing all the great things. Those are the kind of people you'd like to work with, wouldn't you? You know, people with integrity. So that's what we did, is we built this great group. And I'll tell you, Claudia, this has been a great thing so far. We've had some great people. As a matter of fact, I had a guy come up to me a couple of days ago and he said, I want to join your group. There's already a person in your group that does what I do. They work for the same company. And he said, well, what I'll do is I will advertise my other business, and when I'm in front of anybody I want, I can talk about anything I want. And I said, no, we can't do that. See, we're building integrity in our business. And one of the things that we'll probably touch a little bit on in the next hour is on integrity. We'll talk a lot about confidence. But as business owners, you know that the biggest thing you want to do is you want to get in front of people, present a great quality, professional atmosphere, and that for people are going to know and like and trust you, right? Well, I can't do that in my networking group if I allow somebody in, he's as slimy as the underside of a belly of a frog. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. So that's what we did. We just basically told the guy, look, we're not going to have you in our group because we really don't think that's going to work out best for us. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about a subject. We're going to talk about confidence. We're going to talk about that for the last half. But I really want to talk to you a little bit more about the subject of being unlimited. That you are an unlimited person. So if you've got a paper and pencil, I want you to write this down. We're going to go through a lot of stuff in the next hour, but we're going to hit on 8 major topics. But the first one is unlimited, that you are an unlimited being. The reason why I say you're an unlimited being is because you were created by an unlimited being. Most major religions teach the same thing at their core. They believe that there is a creator, right, that created everything, right? Would you guys all agree with me on that? Okay? Even if you're not a religious person or a spiritual person, right? Most major religions say, guess what? There is at the core of our beliefs that there is an unlimited being that created us. Well, if you were created in the image of that unlimited being, then what does that make you? Makes you an unlimited being, or at least have the potential of being an unlimited being, right? So if you believe that there was a creator out there that created the heavens and the earth and